Go. Want a spar? Huh? Go.
Bueno, comenzamos. Aquí donde lo dejamos, donde la zorrita. La misión de historia. Estamos allá a nivel 50. Hemos conseguido a la Seele, por fin. Tenemos todos los muñecos a nivel 50. A todos los quecos, quitado la healer, la tenemos al 48. Vamos full cacería de momento. El poder del free to play. No sé, habrá que ir montando el segundo equipo por lo menos. Voy a esperarme un poco a ver cuál es el PJ este. ¿Cómo vamos? 71 de 300. Bueno, ya. Aún queda, ¿eh? Supongo que cogeré a Clarita o a Will. ¿Cuántos tenemos para completar otro? Nos quedan 3.
Oh, you've arrived.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué nos cuenta la zorrita.
Only an extra Stargazer Navalia is governed by the artisan, just like at Cloudford. Start with monsters wreaking havoc and the night scattered.
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. Shall we, my pen?
Let's go.
Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from...
Ahí va. Iba a echar raquilla, ¿no?
Aw, he's so cute! I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna...
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He happy it tracks or scent, as long as he all we need to do is look for any trace. But before we get started, let's play with his settings. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume.
Vale. Un perro robot fabricado por la Comisión de Artesanía. Utiliza su munición de localización para encontrar valores y restos sospechosos.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting-Yun, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large.
Lo de ver la energía. Pero con el perrito este que nos han dado.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
The traces. Where did they go? Got it. He says the wind is too strong. That's just the psychic bond between...
Using the environment to hide her traces.
Or we could ask her...
La verdad es que Will también es bastante bueno con el tema este de que lo levanta para arriba. Pero la Clara, esa si la combinas con otro personaje puede estar muy bien. Aquí tenemos otro.
Miss Ting-Yun must have left us these clues, right?
Guaranteed delicious.
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
You found me! If you pick up traces of Kafka in... Who would have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The Lawfu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Of course. The silver lining is,
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Ting Yun.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart out. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines. Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant. I can't leave. Foxians don't live as long as the Xianzhou. Besides, the Madam Helm, I was never much of a fighter.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next.
Understood. We won't put you out. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And...
Before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads.
Notamos aquí un puzzle de esto.
If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
Bueno, las propinas, efectivamente. Vale, nos hacen quedarnos del set ese.
Shards of a...
It must have been...
Vamos por allí. ¿Dónde tenemos que ir? A repartir leña.
So you are afraid of me. Who's next?
No interest in combat. This ends here.
What a headache.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Cofrecito por aquí, cofrecito por
Look!
allá.
D-Ting found a strange
Let me see.
there's a... Oh, why do I get the feeling we're...
it seems like Kafka predicted our...
I know. A small... she's clearly taunting us.
Vale, otro menos.
What's this?
A jade seam looks like...
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
Vale, reúne las pistas de Kafka y comienza la búsqueda.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues.
She sure did put a lot of work, making us run around like jerks. I bet. Why don't you go and...
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. Let's go, benefactors.
Come on, then.
Don't mess with me.
Uno fuera.
Fighting is meaningless.
The nap time.
I have no interest in.
A delicate operation.
Vale, cofrecito por aquí.
Another chest and a little cheese. Rats.
The scent. Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka.
These cloud knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
Fighting is meaningless.
Me la cara con un filetín.
That'll take more than medicine.
This ends here.
What a headache.
¿Lo mataremos con esto?
Who's next?
Sí.
I have no interest in conflict.
That'll take nap time.
Don't mess with me.
Quick! Don't let her escape!
March, not so fast.
No tenemos nada, ¿no? Hay cofres por ahí. Un que otro puzzle.
So close and yet so far. You'll have...
There's no way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can...
Habrá que ir buscando dónde están los cofrecitos. Y aquí la tenemos.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who?
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu.
Oh, thanks. But we don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move.
Great.
Vale. A ver.
It'll heal. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall.
Ready?
Feeling a little dizzy?
Cool.
Yes.
Here comes the medicine.
You have my gratitude.
Who's next? Let me end your misery.
Something for everybody.
Not so fast.
Fighting is meaningless.
Don't mess with me.
Zoning out. I can help. Watch your feet.
Only a scratch. Who's next?
Ready? How does that feel? See you later.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Now.
This ends here. In the name of land, a will forged in ice.
A ver si
Never
nos obliga a
falter.
pegarnos. Tenemos el escudo.
Something for everybody.
Not so fast.
Is that all?
Only a scratch.
And heal. I've no interest in conflict.
Bien.
The
Ahora que doy el
truth of life
dibujo.
and death
Aprovechamos.
is but a vision.
Así cuando tiene el debufo pega cosa bárbara. El dungeon.
Hope you're prepared.
Who's next?
Naughty child. Now.
Ready? Feeling a little dizzy? See you later.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea Visions of the past!
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscient. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, what the actual heck is she saying? If the
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter.
Essential. I hold a Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka?
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared.
Oh? That guy.
We won't make things any more complicated than they need.
Very well. Urgency demands fluid. Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to the time has arrived. We must...
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Un poco imbécil, ¿no? La niña esta.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. That's been out of fashion for hundreds of amber. I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go us.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise... Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks.
¿Qué pasa con Kafka?
The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order. You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. You think too little of me. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Okay. We trust you. I think I offended someone again. Hey, are you on her side?
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushun seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure.
Really?
Su el de Freck era Ángel.
Don Hung's not icy. He's nerdy.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while.
Yeah. That star skiff was pretty cool. There must... That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
I hope there's no security problem.
going on with him?
What is that?
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Too late to repent.
Castaña. Venga, guay.
This ends here.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. Who's next? Time for a shot now.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patient. Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean... However, these Cloud Knights were already sick. And now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
No soy un poquito joven para estar recolocando huesos. Vas a tener que enseñarme algún diploma. Este.
Where did you come from, little one? I don't have a dad. What if... I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, you must... Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized... Bellabog kids are making snowmen. Well, things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Go running around, right? Well, Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll get... Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the loft? If I hadn't left my purse at home, I would... Enough of that. Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone
Pasé
else
por la plaza de
around.
Santum de la
Don't you think,
exaltación y
Mr.
gusta
Yang?
a la mensajera.
So this is the Vidyadhara.
That's... What else am I besides?
According to his... Go.
My first time seeing these...
Hurry. Remember...
Yeah.
Do you mean...
Hey, Missy, does this look like...
La mensajera de Fuchuan.
If you feel... Please register... I see. I want to say...
It rained. Oh, my apologies. I'm... Technically speaking, if... Oh, that reminds me.
Wanda.
Well, now, you may not need it.
Excuse me, miss. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady...
La Dama
The
Dragón.
Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission. Lady Bailu.
You mean the child?
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the... If you don't mind, I hope you can take...
Acaba de ocurrir algo y fui a Chanzhou. ¿Estáis bien?
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I came this way. I know it like... So...
La Susana está
silent
chula.
but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set silent, but... It's good to have a sense of humor. Silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay?
Too late to repent.
Time for a shot. Now.
This ends here.
Don't mess with me.
I've no interest in conflict.
Who's next? A sharp scythe needs targets. There's supposed to be a passage. Why can't I see it?
Somebody used the Cloudford control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff.
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. No.
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing.
Vale, vamos a seguir.
Control panel.
Is that?
Let me see.
Bueno.
Too late to repent.
What a headache.
Fighting is meaningless.
Naughty child. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Hope you're prepared.
Pega bien el Jepar, eh.
A sharp scythe needs.
Pega bien el guepardo.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap? Great.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice
Se pone nervioso, eh.
never falters.
Se pone nervioso invocando mierda.
This ends here. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Hostia, ¿no?
I've no interest in conflict.
Who's next? I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hope you're prepared. Fighting is meaningless.
Don't mess with me. Time for a shot. Nap time. What a headache. I'll end your misery.
This ends here. Too late to repent. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Naughty child.
Se nota el daño, cuando no tiene el dibujo.
I've no interest in conflict.
Cuando tiene el de UFO te mete 2500, 3000. No le coges el tanquillo a los pules, estos son muy fáciles.
Thank goodness. There's one star skip left.
What?
Judging by where it stopped, it must be heading for Central Starskip Haven. Come on, let's climb aboard.
Vale, 30 gemitas y cositas varias.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Cofrecito. Cofrecito rico. Hay uno por aquí más.
Household registration always takes forever.
Ve a la oficina de comisión de emisión del territorio. Aquí también tenemos libritos. Bueno, siempre siento que no hace falta en la oficina de comisión, pero nunca recuerdo que me haga hasta el momento preciso. Y esto me faltan algunas opciones. Dime, ¿qué crees que hace falta en nuestra oficina? Una oficina que sí trabaje. Gente.
Oh, that's right. My Realm Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate... As I'm sure you're aware, thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, more and more citizens, moreover, the Marastruck have taken on a horrifying appearance. That appears to be the case. You're a capable person. And if you come across any clues, speaking of which, have... I'll be honest with you. Allow me to introduce Madam Qingzi. I think it'll be easier if she explains.
Household registration always takes forever.
El de fuego ni el daño imaginario.
I read while the Cloud Knights were searching for the stuff to an outsider. This letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. That's right. Since the Alliance was first established, all medical practices aboard the Siguiendo adhere to strict standards that prohibit long life. I went through all our files to find... The author of this letter was like such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated. They were disciples of the abundance that it's hard to believe that a group that was white. If you come across any similar clues about the I understand. I recently received some intel. We sent an undercover investigator. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. You are a fresh face in the lawful.
Vale.
Household registration.
Tenemos que seguir con la web Princi y mirar a ver las cositas.
Drop by the realm keeping commission
Por
if you need help.
¿Nos ando aquí tiendo aquí? Mira, aquí está, la pagoda del joyero. Nos está dando cosas. Vamos a ver.
Hard work needs hard rest. $140. Vamos a comprar la receta esta. Gemitas ricas. Gemitas ricas. Y gemitas ricas. Vale, mira que ya tenemos esto localizado. Vamos a seguir. Hard work needs hard rest.
Cultured people.
I don't believe in
Tractor
ghosts.
cleaned or your star skip serviced?
Personas
Look no
sospechosas.
further.
Piedra de cacería.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skip serviced? Look no further.
Aleación de meteorito y hoja imaginaria.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Come on, draw already.
Cultured people love visiting here. Do you know why?
Pues no hay mucho.
Excuse me, guess? I understand. Well, what a peculiar person you are. Regardless of what you choose, before you can my name is what do you say? How about let's make haste. Here we are. This is the
Aquí estamos, este es el lugar.
Let's not get ahead of... Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group. If you wish to gain the means, please excuse me. What use all you must... This script... Of course. Excessive. Where are you going?
Copia la grabación de la misericordia de Santos 500 veces. ¿Esto qué es el colegio? 500 veces,
Hey.
Took you long enough. Ugh, is this really? I'm a cloud. They were suspicious of me.
¿Por qué viniste aquí con tu uniforme?
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people. Shh. Keep. Listen carefully.
Take your time. Still your mind. And you're finished? So soon? Let me see. Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into two...
Sure, but can it wait?
No need to worry. The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. It's time for you two to battle. Excellent.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We aren't forced...
Fine.
Very well. But you'll need to ask... Good. Then prepare yourself.
Listen, I have an idea. You and I fight. That way, we both accomplish.
No te equivoques y me mates. No puedo garantizarlo. No sé, si pego un poco más flojo. Intenta golpearme hasta la muerte.
So, have you prepared yourself? And you, then.
Well then.
It'll heal. Fighting is meaningless.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce. I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing. Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose.
Chrysanthemo púrpura, melocotón azul. Yo no sé este.
Oh, you've
Vaya nombres, ¿no? Les han puesto.
Side hustle? As such, in any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the disciples. Well, Grey Peony.
Peonia gris. Madre
mía. Those people are out of their... With your skills, I should report back to this...
I don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your starship serviced? Look no further.
Has recibido un mensaje. Ginzu. Vale.
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sign. There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. If they're looking to intercept...
I don't believe in ghosts.
Extractor cleaned or your starship.
What's written on this pack?
Circuitos de abaco. Entonces esto de abaco deja de desarrollar la conciencia de artesanía. Mueve los módulos de computación con subrutinas almacenadas en la base de los patrones. Vale.
Code cracked.
Entendido.
Huh. Judging from these urge, I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then...
Los pueblos son un poquito más... Bueno, no difíciles. Porque a les haces un par de veces y ya están bien. Vale, ahora tengo el líder de los discípulos de Santur, médicos en el centro de la exaltación.
Mauve Moon. This is the reliable disciple. I'm Grey Peony. This is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalted
Hibisco verde.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your...
Es un honor.
No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Good. Life is a miracle and a blessing. Any futile attempt to you have been enlightened to the significance of immortality. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your... The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with... Do you have any questions? I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century, but I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine. Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no... Wait. You recognize me?
Mav Moon, sir. We have a problem.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an...
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay...
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. In that case, divine foresight, devil. It's time for you.
Great.
Immortality reigns forever.
Time for a shot. Now.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Don't mess with me. Naughty child. What a headache. I'm okay.
A miracle.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus. Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Who's next?
Sacred of a state.
I've no interest in conflict.
Don't mess with me. Time for a shot.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all? Fighting is meaningless.
Hay pochitos, ¿eh?
So Mav Moon was the agent that Shinzu lost contact with. He joined the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece.
Ahora hay que regresar de una pieza.
So, what happened?
Inesperado.
Don't worry. Your operation was a success. You did the right thing. You've managed to and for all your efforts. Is there anything else you'd like to know? The prescription you acquired is there are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. Given that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our if you turn up any details about the prescription.
Can I help you?
Siempre me pidiera que te preguntara.
The Seed of Divine Foresight? It's a horrifying prescription. Go and ask Lady Don Shu. She may be sightless, but she's more qualified than all of us. She's no stranger to helping others, either. She'll certainly be willing to. You can find her at Sinwood Pavilion.
I've been looking forward to meeting you. You have a very distinct sense.
Es un olor particular.
Losing one sense forces
Es
the other
el
senses
Rexona,
to become
¿sabes?
sharper.
Es un olor particular.
I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can... Don't worry. I've trained myself to remember everything. A strange and dangerous prescription. The specifics, however, I could hardly happen upon Vidyadhara, but leave your contact details with me.
Chiqui. Nuevas amistades, nuevas alegrías. No sé, soy Chichui, secretaria de la Comisión de Transporte Celeste. El Palacio Astron ha organizado una pequeña actividad para que los videntes conozcan mejor Chenchu. No me interesa. Por favor, sé buena conmigo, te recompensaré. Si me lo pides así, acepto. Ocio de tranquilidad.
Stomach always feels funny when I'm nervous. What do I do?
What does that mean? It's just a picture. It's like one of those messages a kidnapper...
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be faced? Isn't this hand a problem? Hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Siguiento pastime. Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Boom! I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
Look! It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was...
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient relic. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens, and from it celestial bodies hung. Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Stars hung from its branches. Then... those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so... Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this. Let's go.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff service?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations.
Too late to repent.
Hope you're prepared.
I'll end your misery. Don't mess with me.
Too late to repent.
Time for a shot. Now.
This ends here.
I'll end your misery. A sharp scythe needs targets.
Bueno, vamos a poner esto, ¿no? La crucilita. Las propinas. Pule por aquí. Sí, para que pules. Vamos a entrar ahí.
So strange. Oh, let me guess. The gate. I don't understand. It's never been locked. Hey! I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to... Are you really from the divination? Don't scare me. There's no need to panic. Here it is. Stellaron. Oh, great. I knew I'd offended that.
Miss Qingxie, if you...
Huh? Oh, no need. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun. You're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate. Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around?
What a headache.
Too late to repent.
Don't mess with me. What a headache. Who's next? A sharp scythe needs targets. Time well spent. This is the matrix of prescience. A large...
We've heard the term jade abacus a few...
A jade abacus is just... That's a good question, Mr. Yang. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as... living just like engraving a seal. The craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation. Take the matrix of prescience here as an example. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands.
It sounds like
I'm afraid that's impossible. The Artisanship Commission's Hall of Jadeology keeps a close watch over the jade carve. But if you're interested, there's a shop selling jade abacus jewelry in Starskiff Haven. Did you hear that? Anyway, don't dwell on it. Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the matrix of prescience core. The master...
Fuchuan.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance ahead.
And for those who don't speak Fushen?
It's an utter disaster. The matrix of prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster...
But your Fushen, the seer, the boundless...
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad, and then make the right decisions.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't... Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the matrix of prescience without... would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstance. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. Very well, then I'll keep this brief. Qingchue will... I have to... the universe... good enough.
Vale. Ahí veo cositas.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time. That should do it. What? You just matched up those... The more complex something is, if it's so simple, why didn't... Maybe deep down
son 3.
What the heck is this? Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Siguiendo. It's an I feel like it. We're here by order of the Master Divine.
Passage.
March! You should join the divination. Great.
The truth of life is sanctuary is but a vision.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a shot. Now.
Hope you're prepared.
Naughty child.
This ends here.
Don't mess with me.
That's better. next?
A sharp scythe needs targets.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Done. Next.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the karma terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Ahora sí.
We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Otro guay, ¿no? Si pillamos una cosita que haya por aquí. Cofres más que nada.
I'm with you. This will strengthen our position.
Great. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
No interest in conflict.
Nap time. Just a little something.
In the name of land, a will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a shot.
El buen gameplay.
What a headache.
Fighting is meaningless. Is that all?
Naughty child. Nap time. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all? The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Vaya en cadena. Aquí ningún cofrecito. Aunque a lo mejor sí. Hay cositas, ya miraremos.
Well done, all of you. Now, to interrogate. Are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd...
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth.
Then please, Master Diviner. Not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
¿Qué has visto?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi. You haven't changed. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smooth. Siguiendo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1, the Stellaron hunters are not enemies of 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Siguiendo and activated it. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio with... As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Siguiendo Alliance could never have guessed it. We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. In the future that Elio chose, the power... And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet... What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong... There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when Destin, you know, even...
Hey, Lorcha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspective...
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
You... Are you really from the Siguiendo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshi.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really...
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't...
Fine. How's this for a subject?
Oh, this one?
The deceased. Aren't you,
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Siguiendo. Ah, I'd quite forgotten.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Siguiente, the Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the video... What do you know? Silent.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal, and will eventually reach the...
Let me ask you one more question. Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we...
What? A new crucible for the furnace.
Let me through! Dodge this!
Bloom, don't worry about me.
Don't your hands hurt?
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Repay.
I'll... Nothing major.
Fighting is meaningless.
You! Eternal state.
Dead return!
Pega bien. La susuana esa,
I'll...
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt. Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can... I've only got 2 hands.
Enough.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this! Don't your hands hurt?
I've no interest in conflict.
Take this! Shape of Taishin Rise Venus! Let me through!
Receive divinity.
You're the best. Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
The dead return!
Fighting is meaningless.
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I I thought you were okay. My motor is broken. Are you a Cloud Knight? Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. I'm sorry.
I happen to have some...
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the...
Don't worry, Miss Susho. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful.
It won't work. My body is...
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances.
How...
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer as a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional... If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange.
Come with me.
Sigue a Chuedi.
I've never seen any...
You know, even eons can be killed. Is it so unthinkable? There are many stories about fallen eons. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all... Currently, there are 3 ways. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide. And the broad 2. In a war between eons, the strong... So, the Siguiendo too are engaged. After the disappearance of Long the Permanence, Taseron, when the swarm disaster began to take hold, what do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never... Hold on. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape?
If what she said is true.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Vale, encuentra Fuchuan. Vale.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime.
Such extraordinary energy.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be caught.
sea que hay aquí un portalito de estos.
Time well spent.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind, Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicion.
General...
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship. And yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get this...
General, we must retain all urgency.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traitors have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing...
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority.
As ever, the Master Diviner's Omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However...
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloud Knight...
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express.
The General's smiling again. It's my fault. I had... Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since you... Why do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a close...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou, as such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will...
Under...
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general.
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly...
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Understood. Understood, worry not. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us, and once catastrophe has been averted, Miss Tingyun, I would like you to...
Oh, of course, General.
O se nos paga o nada. Dile. La directora.
A step forward bridges no distance ahead. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returned. I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience... a step forward. The ambrosial art. From the top, the alchemy comes to make matters worse. A real star skiff is...
One zero one zero one zero.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend.
Wait! Master Diviner!
No need. My omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything...
Are you sure?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master.
Vale, sobre la comisión de dirección. Toma un esquife de la comisión de artesanía.
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. In time, it seems like the craftsmen are too afraid.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Material de síntesis. Vale. Vamos a con el pompón este. Hemos ido de nivel 36.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
¿Este cuál es? El de ruptura. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Y nos vemos en el siguiente. Hasta luego.